Thank you for browsing page 121. Today we're going to take another look at the Central Supply Catalog Update 2023. This is an incredibly useful book. I've been doing some research for my game. My Traveler campaign will be playing again, hopefully in the next couple of days. And I want them to do a little bit of investigative work. I have a couple players that have the investigative skill, and I thought, hey, it might be fun for them to give them a little CSI crime procedural to play around with. And it got me thinking about what you could do with this in the broader campaign. So we're going to look at the Forensics Toolkit. A forensic toolkit is a specialized analytical toolkit designed to investigate crime or accident scenes to determine what has occurred. It is used in conjunction with the investigate skill. With equipment and materials useful in supporting the scientific skills of biology and chemistry, it can often aid in a task chain using one or more science and investigate checks to reach a conclusion. More advanced toolkits provide better sensors and analytic equipment, and they add bonus die modifiers. So at the basic kit, which occurs at tech level 8, you can investigate crime or accident scenes. It weighs 12 kilograms. It's heavy. 2,000 credits. For the improved at tech level 10, you get a die modifier plus 1 to investigate checks. Weighs 10 kilograms, still heavy. 4,000 credits. The enhanced at tech level 12, die modifier plus 2 to investigate checks, 10 kilograms still, 8,000 credits. And then the advanced at tech level 14 gives a die modifier plus 3 to investigate checks, 8 kilograms, and 10,000 credits. Now I started thinking about this a little bit, and I thought, okay, it's fine. It's a nice little incidental piece of equipment. And then I started thinking about tech level differences. So if I have a tech level 6 world, and I'm using a tech level 8 unit to investigate crimes, that's almost wizardry compared to the other tech on the planet. So that's pretty neat. And if I want to take that even further, and I have a tech level 6 planet, but I'm using an advanced tech level 14, that would be, to the people in the planet itself, if they weren't familiar with this kind of thing, it would almost be magical to their minds. And that got me thinking a little bit about role-playing opportunities and things you can do as the game master to promote this kind of thing. So if you want your players to do, for instance, the task chain here with these skills of biology and chemistry in conjunction with the kit, in conjunction with investigation, it's a really good way to kind of build a task chain and have a couple players work together to try to solve something. So if you want to do some kind of mystery, you can do it. I did a locked room mystery years and years ago, and this is a very obvious one, I felt, but it did confound the players for a good chunk of the game. The locked room mystery was a murder, and who could have done this, et cetera, et cetera. Well, it turned out that there was a rogue scion in the mix, and he had teleport. But his teleport, he was roughly trained, not untrained, but not fully trained. So his teleport, when he used it, would debilitate him for a while. So they were able to read what happened in the room and figure out the mystery. And then one of them did figure out, hey, maybe it's a teleporting scion, that kind of thing. So I didn't have access to a forensic toolkit like this, but I made do with some stuff that they had. And then through regular investigation in the course of gaming out this whole thing, they figured out who this guy was, and they were able to get him when he wasn't able to teleport again. And they were able to, they didn't bring him in. No, they did not bring him in alive. They took him out, but they were able to prove to the authorities that it was justified and everything else. So it made for a lot of good role playing, and it was a night where, despite the fact that we ended on a fight, there was very little combat because they were very absorbed in the mystery. I had made it the son of a wealthy lord who was in the area. It was a true locked room mystery with cameras coming in, cameras coming out. And for my story, I had the guy teleport into the room some hours earlier and then basically just hide in a closet but rest, so that when the time came for him to do the deed, he'd have enough strength to teleport out. So it was a long-term thing for my killer. It was a silly, fun game. We had a lot of fun with it. My players really role-played the heck out of it. And like I said, there was no combat except for the very end of the night, and that was pretty short and sweet. This guy was not in any real shape to put up any kind of resistance to the players, so it ended pretty quickly. But a forensic toolkit, if used properly, like I say, if you've got a lower tech level 6, tech level 8, and you're walking in with a tech level 14, I could also see that some policing communities would go ahead and pool their credits And if I have a 10th level planet, but I've got a lot of crime, I want to start solving it. Maybe I'm running for office and I have to have a more efficient way to clean up some crime. I have an off-road contact. I can get myself the tech level 14 and I can get the powers that be to allocate the 10 grand for it. And boom, my department now has a tech level 14 investigation tool that we're trained to know how to use. And once the bad guys get wind of that, it definitely will put at least a little hesitation in the crime scenes, in committing crimes and the thoughts of getting away with it. So that was where it was important, and that's where I really think this can come in and just build a ton of role playing for you at your table. But that's all I've got today on page 121. I want to thank you for your time. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Tell your friends. And let me know any other ideas for travel equipment you would like to see. Also take a look at Patreon, see if you can help me out there. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for your time. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time on page 121.